You know who it is, MVP Brody 93, inbox comment on the page. I love the love that you guys have given me. It's been really good. I love the feedback, positive, negative. Send me what you got. I want to talk about the most overrated thing that happened in maybe a year. This Hurricane Irene thing. You know, I live in New York. I'm not going to tell you exactly where I live because that's stupid. But people were talking about, oh my God, watch out for the storm. It's going to be huge. You know, you're going to have to move. I mean, you're going to have to evacuate. If you live on the near the beach, you're going to have to do all this. And all we got was a freaking rainstorm with some wind. I mean, it was the most overhyped thing I've ever seen in my life. I mean, come on. You had the mayor coming on for like, I think the Friday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. You had him come on like 4 times a day talking about you better stay in or we're closing off this. They closed off the trains. They stopped at like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And yeah, that's serious. You know, they stopped off everything. You know, better be safe. I know they're supposed to be safe, but they overhyped this crap like it was going to be Hurricane Katrina, which not even destroyed, decimated the city. I'm not saying they said. I'm not going to go on tape and tell you that they said it was going to be Hurricane Katrina, but the way they hyped it up, I mean, everybody, watch out for Irene, it's coming, it's coming. By the time it got to New York, it was like an average rainstorm. Be honest. If somebody told you all they had to do was if they knew that was going to happen, all they had to do was tell us, well, it's going to be a little rainstorm. I mean, it's going to be a big rainstorm with some wind, and just watch out and be careful. You don't have to hype it up to be this whole process about Hurricane Irene when it wasn't that big a deal. You know, I woke up the next morning, I looked outside, and it was basically like lots of leaves on the ground, which I cleaned up today. You know, and no, I looked. Yeah, Sunday morning, I looked out. I looked out the window, and there was leaves on the place. You know, and I looked outside, and I was like, "That's it? That's what you guys hyped me up for?" You know, there was not even a tree broken down. I know you're gonna come and say you didn't watch the real news where there was like pictures of like flooding. I don't give a crap what happens outside of my neighborhood in terms of like damage, and I don't mean to be harsh. I mean, I feel bad for people, but if the situation, the way it affected me, it didn't affect me that much at all. I was the same person that I was the night before. Same, nothing really happened. I didn't even get much sleep that last night, but it felt like a normal rainstorm. Nothing different except for all the freaking hype. So here's what it is. Another thing, we're getting like national news. You basically wasted all the time. We got national news for a rainstorm in New York. I mean, come on. I know they were projecting it all throughout, like when it's getting from the Carolinas. I mean, it was all the Bahamas and it was going all the way up to the Carolinas and all that. But come on, you was getting national coverage for this. I mean, come on. It was basically a rainstorm, but with less hype. I mean, I'm not saying I'm rooting for a hurricane to destroy my city, but don't hype something up and it doesn't live up to the fulfill the potential. That's probably the worst thing that happens in life when you hype something up and it doesn't live up to that. So tell me what you thought about Hurricane Irene. Did they hype it up too much? Were you disappointed? Okay, when I say disappointed, I don't mean I wanted it to destroy the city, but you know, disappointed is like that's it, you know. So tell me what you think. Inbox comment on the page. Tell me what you think about Irene, and that is it.